Okay, where do I start from? Alright, so I ordered this from China. This is the M.NT68676.3. I just hardly see images of this on the internet. So, what I did was, where is it? Oh, I had in this Kobe universal adapter. Right, this wasn't working. It was powering the control board, but it wasn't working. I found this up in storage. This adapter, I have to say, it plugged in here much tighter than the other one, and that was my problem. The other one, this jack was, I think it was smaller. Yeah, it was smaller, but this, it has more resistance going in, so it going in much tighter, and that was my problem. So what I did here, I used, so this is the inverter from the board, gray and white cables attached to this. I used this big cable into the inverter attached to the LCD. Oh shit, it's upside down. It's upside down. Is the LM240 WU2 SLA1. Alright. This is the LCD from the iMac a1200. This, I use back the power supply. Alright, so what I did here is, this is the plug going into the power supply. This is the bottom of the power supply. Due to how this sticker is, it's upside down, so I could tell. This right here have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 pins. I'll show you those 8 pins. Alright, I'm gonna take that off. Bops. Okay, so those 8 pins, I'm gonna show you what happening here. Right, have it up. Okay, so this is a picture of the iMac underneath the iMac power supply, and these are the 8 pins you're looking for here. They're numbered out. Right, the description of these pins, let me see here. Bombs, no, bombs, no, this is the 14 pin. No, it's online. Yeah, online. I have that here. And if I scroll down, yeah, this is it right here. So this is the description. This is what the pins do. Right, it have 8 pins, so 1 to 8, and this is a summary of the 8 pins. Right, the important ones here is pin 1 and 5, which is 0 volt, that is your ground. And then let me see, right, pin 8, this is your 24 volts. Right, so I followed this. Right, I followed this. If we look back at this picture, you would see the 1 and 5, that is your ground, and number 8 pin, that is a 24 volt, which would power the inverter for your LCD. So I followed this. Let's come back here. Alright, so plug into inverter. This plug comes back here, which is connected to the gray and white, which is the inverter for the board. And what I did is, this is the same cord, right? It's connected. I cut one of the ground, and I cut one of the hot wires, right? And I tried connecting them to the same pins, the 1 and 5 pin, which is the ground, and the 8, but the solder wasn't holding the pins on the power supply. So what I did, I looked at the plug going into the power supply, and I bridged them. I bridged the ground to the number 1 pin. I bridged the ground wire of the plug going into the power supply. I bridged that, and I bridged the number 8. I used the corresponding wire, as you could see here. Where is my light? Babs, okay. Right, and I bridge the corresponding wire going to the 8 pin, which is the 24 volts. Right, and these wires are on this, so I plug this into the inverter in the LCD. Right, let me see here. Now, this was irrelevant to me because I didn't purchase the power supply, so I did not also use this. I just put that to the side there. Now, this jack, right, so these, here it is. These jumper pins here, my description for them is that little box. The first 2 pins that bear, you could see them, that is the 5 volt PVC. The second set of pins have a black component over them, that is the PVCC, 12 volts, and then the other 2 pins that this white plastic on is the 3V3 PVCC. Right, and it's actually down on the bottom pin. Here it is. And as you can see, the top pin is free. Right. Okay, so now the entire setup, I using the power of the Mac. Let me turn this on. Right. I'm using the power of the Mac. Fans come on, you can see lights on the board of the Mac. I'm using the Mac to power the power supply with power. And now it's powering the inverter board for the LCD. Got that covered. And this adapter, which runs okay, you're plugged in. Good. Is in here. Going to press power now. Power. And it comes on like this. So it gets in display. This display is actually from my laptop display here. As you can see, there's my laptop display. And a mirror in it. And this is what it looks like. So I need to find out why it's flickering like that. At least I know the LCD working. So I'm going to try to find out why it's flickering like that. So that's how far I reach with this. Yeah.